Good morning. Day 19 on trail. Beautiful morning on Fox Farm Pond. Heard lots of beaver tails slapping and some activity in the night, some owls and things, pileated woodpecker. But it was really great to share the campsite with Josh and Serena, who joined us, and get to know them a little bit and learn their stories and talk hiking with somebody. It was wonderful, and if things work out, we're all going to meet up again tonight at the Bald Eagle campsite, getting closer to Duluth, and it's going to be a warm day today, close to 80, so I've even switched to shorts for the first time on trail to try and stay cool. So onward we go. Hey, forgot to update the grouse-o-meter last night. Saw 7 yesterday, so I think that's 37. If not, I'll put it up here. So I messed up a little bit in last night's video. I thought I was less than 70 miles, but I wasn't. But half mile in, and now I am. So onward we go. So here's a question for you middle school math teachers to share with your students. When you're out hiking, if you hike 2 miles an hour, you're doing a mile every 30 minutes. If you hike 3 miles an hour, you're hiking a mile every 20 minutes. But why is it that when you hike 2.5 miles an hour, it isn't 25 minutes? Pose that to your kids. So I'm almost an hour in and not quite to the Sucker River campsite yet. Just had a nice conversation with northbound hiker Dawn, who is heading out. She's got a little more of her journey ahead, but if you ever watch this, Dawn, best of luck, and it's great chatting with you. So stopped at the Sucker River site. Kaya said I'd gone 2.83 miles and my moving time was 1 hour and 14 minutes, so that's good. Decided to top off my bottles because that sun beating down is making it rather warm today. So overall feeling good. Not sure about the choice of shorts, because lots of brush here, but otherwise seems to be going okay. So time to filter. For all my friends watching who are from my high school days in Baraboo, Wisconsin, this trail really reminds me of the trails by Boo that used to exist back in the late 70s. Not any cedar necessarily, but just the vibe it's given off with some greenery and the golds and things, and the rolling hills kind of reminds me of that. Good memories. Starting to see a few more oaks, and here's some sumac. Looks like a good spot for lunch. Something I noticed last night, little split starting on the side of the toe there. Just got to get me 64 more miles. Luckily I've got some duct tape, just in case. See up where we are now, where we're headed. Well, it's about 2 o'clock. I've gone roughly 10 miles and feeling pretty good. I think with a lot of the trail being on the North Shore State Trail or the trail like I'm on right now, feel pretty confident that I can make it to Bald Eagle and be in really good shape for getting into Duluth tomorrow. So glad I hydrated, because in the open areas that sun is starting to beat down a little bit, but otherwise we're doing well, so gotta keep moving. Really worked hard keeping my feet dry today, but there's certain spots where it's just impossible not to get wet. Still walking. More lessons from the trail. It's about 3:30. It's kind of the danger hour for me because I'm tired, my legs are getting wobbly, and I took that video of the flat trail, and sure enough I hit a rock and did a face plant. So need to slow down and get there safely and take a moment and appreciate the beauty around. Lesson learned. Still going. Whoa! See? Be careful out there. Goes for you too, Mike. Time for a little road walk. So I lied. It's actually a trail along the road. Thanks to the property owners who were kind enough to let the trail go on their land and keep everybody safe. So a little less than a mile to the White Pine site, and a couple miles after that is Bald Eagle, so hoping to make it there. As long as I don't run into Fido. Need to put a wrap on day 19. Ended up hiking 17.2 miles to the Bald Eagle campsite, which is the first site outside of Duluth, so on this side. So feel pretty good about getting there. The first part was really nice, rolling, beautiful terrain, different forests and things. And then we hit the North Shore Trail, and in my mindset, I was thinking that's where I was going to really cruise and make up a lot of time and put in a lot of miles. And in reality, the trail itself, I mean, I made pretty good time, but the trail, the swampy areas and things that in the winter don't matter because it's all frozen. In the summer kind of do. And so kept my feet pretty dry in the first part of the trail, and even like in the last mile to get to camp here on just regular trail, there were some swampy spots that just kind of defeated me a little bit. The other thing that learnings is my big question right now is, will my body hold up or will my equipment? Right now I've got some rips on the sides of my shoes that I'm dealing with, and then yesterday there was a crack that developed in the cork on my trekking pole, one of my trekking poles, and so that's it needs some repair. Plus, up in the night with my slow leak on the sleeping pad. So tomorrow, when I get into Duluth, I need to try and find some repair material, maybe some shoe goo, and see what I can do to make it through these last 53 miles with those shoes and the trekking poles. So with that, I'll bid you good day, and thanks for watching, and keep on learning, and we'll see you down the trail.